welcome to Busted Speakers. This is Kush,
And this is Alex, your boy.
and today we're reviewing Pollinator by Blondie. So Blondie have made quite their variants of music: pop rock, punk rock. Now they're in this new wave phase. I really had no opinion going into this. Blondie have always been a hit or miss for me, like mostly miss. I've never been a big fan.
Right.
In that sense, I can say I was impressed because I did like a few of these songs, but in also the sense that there were a lot of garbage on here too. So, but this is I don't know. Blondie's a weird band for me. I've never been the biggest fan, but I've always checked them out from time to time. So.
I see them as like one of the legendary rock groups, which might seem slightly laughable to you if you're not like the biggest fan, but man, they're not really spoken about in terms of their new music at all past Maria, which was a hit in '99. Some older acts like Paul McCartney, Bob Dylan, they get millions of pressure in their new music, but Blondie have already gone into the legacy stage like the Beach Boys. Okay, the album cover, I have to say, is horrendous on this. Like, do you not think? Like, here's a little edit request. They're doing some Alien Ant Farm shit. Get the Alien Ant Farm anthology album cover next to this one, and
I thought the exact same thing.
I know, they're just copying it. Like, oh man. Well, it would have been more interesting if they adopted a bit of a Alien Ant Farm musical style. I'd like to see them doing I don't even know what style Alien Ant Farm are. I guess kind of pop punk, alternative metals, alternative rock. But anyway, Blondie. I'd have to say the best song on here is probably Long Time. What did you think of that, Kush?
Yeah, that one actually grew on me a little bit.
That's the one song that I thought was really great on here. Like, a lot of the other ones were good, but that was the only one I thought was great.
I actually liked a couple songs. The Charlie XCX cover Gravity was pretty good.
Yeah?
That was pretty good. I thought I liked the more experimental, glitchy, the vocal effects. It just a lot of it sounded really good. My favorite song was Fragments, the very last song. That song, I think she has very strong vocals. It's actually, I don't know if you watch Your Movie Suck on YouTube.
A little bit, but I'm no consistent fan of that. A little bit.
That's his song. They covered it. So.
Fragments.
Yeah, he wrote that for his I think his band or his solo work or whatever he does. But they covered it, and I thought it was a good song. It was honestly just really good. And then halfway through it pulls that strong energy out, and just really blows me away with the song. It's a really good closer too. But the rest of these songs, oh boy.
It does explain quite a bit. It does explain quite a bit, like, do you love me? Fucking prove it. I thought that was a really odd lyric from Blondie, but obviously it's a Your Movie Sucks lyric now, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
So yeah, some of that does make more sense now, and I did actually think that was one of the more good songs on here. Like, it feels like they're almost trying to be progressive rock in a way, maybe progressive punk. It's weird. I don't want to, like... I don't know, it's some of the best vocals on the album are on this song. Like, the Do You Love Me Now chorus has some real power to it. I just want to go back to Long Time, just because it is really the only song I really like. I mean, it's the second song on here, and it feels like them trying to modernise their sound slightly, and in regard, it does actually remind me of Paramore's recent stuff a little bit.
Yes,
they're definitely
they're
trying to, Paramore definitely got some Blondie influence on their new songs, like Hard Times and Told You So. But Long Time has some slightly weak lyrics, but the chorus is really mature and strong. And if you told me that this was like a song from their, let's say, 70s output, I wouldn't be too surprised, because I think it's about as good as most of the songs from then. Okay, now we're getting into the garbage stuff. I have to say, Love Level is one of the biggest pieces of shit this year. Okay, I mean, okay, so when I first heard this, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Horn sections in Blondie and like electronic stuff. But then, okay, most of the song is bad, but then this John Roberts guy comes in and he's doing some really bad ad libs and he's saying stuff like "Everybody fucks tall John." Like, what the fuck is this? Why is that a main lead vocal on a Blondie track? And why is like Debbie Harry going like, "Oh yeah"? This is so weird. It's like surreal. This can't be real.
John Roberts, he's not even a singer. He's a voice actor for cartoon shows.
But what is he doing here? He gets like he gets the whole fade out, so we get to hear him say "Everybody fucks tall John" again and again, while Debbie's like really far in the background. And
yeah, I mean, a lot of this was just. See, the problem with this album was a lot of it, I think, in their songwriting was a big issue because like there was nothing too super catchy, super unique, super interesting about these songs. A lot of my lyrics go, yeah, this is just another song on this album. It didn't feel that impressive.
Yeah, but that song in particular was.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
Really, really bad. Like the open of the song almost hinted that it could be good, but I really hate it. There's like a turgid
Always Naked
metaphor.
is probably my least favorite.
Which one?
Always Naked. That's the worst song for me. It was just so obnoxious at certain points, and it just gave me a headache while listening to it. There's so many things going on, there's no cohesion, and it makes it feel so much longer than it really is.
She also sounds really, really old on here. Like, Do More Destiny in Long Time, she did sound old, let's be honest, but she didn't sound really old. On Already Naked, the fact that she sounds so old, and I don't have a problem with older vocalists if they're in a good context, but this sounds like a weird 2000s rock song, like trying to be Green Album era Weezer or something. I mean, it's a weird song that tries to evoke some youthful energy with lyrics that just don't work.
Yeah, I could see that happening. It's just,
then,
I mean,
there's so many bad songs. Fun,
yeah. It's not the worst thing I ever heard, but it just sounds so dragged out, and she's trying to sound super seductive, and it's just not working.
The production on that is one of the worst I've heard this year. It's way too messy, and everything feels really, really buried. Like, it can't be that hard to have like really clear, polished production, but this sounds really messy. This sounds like it came out in the late 90s when people were trying to get digital Pro Tools, getting them to work. But in the late 90s, they were sounding really fresh. They made Maria, which is, I think, one of their best songs. I mean, yes, the chorus is incessantly catchy to the point of being annoying, but the simple lyrics become annoying when they're saying, like, the problem with you is that you're too good to be true. Oh, these lyrics are, like, either too simple or too, like, sexual some places, I'd say.
So there's a couple songs that I did like I said, Gravity was good, Do More Destiny was good.
Did you think Too Much was okay? It was okay, yeah. Anything after Love Level would have been good, like. Yeah,
Too Much reminded me of the new Paramore song, which I could, like, you mentioned that connection as well. The problem with Too Much is that all the instrumentation seems so subdued, and the vocals were pretty solid on that song. See, here's what I think. I think if you like Blondie, you're gonna enjoy this record. But for someone who is not already the biggest fan of Blondie, it's kind of tough to get into it because this is not their best work by any means.
Well, you say that, but I like Blondie and I don't like this album. I don't know. I get what you mean. They'll be more accepting of it. Best Day Ever? Yeah. This one was almost good. Like, I feel like it was trying to be a power pop song. Like, she keeps, in the verses, she kept saying this could be the best day ever. Like, that was kind of catchy, but it was also annoying and, like, done in a really pandering way. I don't know.
Yeah, she couldn't hit those notes that well in this song. I realized, like, her vocal performance was really weak. And maybe that's the biggest problem on most of this record, is the vocal performance is just not on par. Because I think a lot of these songs do have really, really strong instrumentations, or really, because the synths sound really good, the guitars sound really good. Even the electronics are glitchy, fun, they're kind of interesting. I think the vocal performance really is really what's holding this back.
Yeah, but you can't get rid of Debbie because she is Blondie, basically.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying get rid of her. I'm saying, like, that's where this is falling apart.
So the guitar solos, I have to say, are the only consistent highlight, because they do appear in most songs, and even though they're quite brief, like usually 10 seconds, they're always good, and sometimes they sound like quite rootsy and 60s sounding, which I welcome. It's a nice change of sound, I'd say. My Monster is another song which is... Why does she have like these hopeless romantic lyrics in Blondie? Like, hide in my heart of darkness, human beings are stupid things when they're young. Debbie was seen as a sex goddess when she was young, and now in her twilight years, she's over 70, she could like provide some insight in what it's like to be an old version of a sex like goddess or whatever. You know, but she just sounds like she's still trying to be young. Like, oh my God, that song had one line, and I don't know if you caught it, Kush. They can't get away with lines that say, "Yeah, you're too straight. Yeah, you should rape." What the hell?
I did not catch that lyric, and that just is awful.
I can't believe they think it's okay for them to do that in like a bubblegum pop friendly song. Like lines like that are never really okay, but in some contexts, like, I don't know, hardcore punk or black metal, it could be more understandable. But this is like bubblegum power pop. It doesn't fit. I don't know what sort of spin she's trying to do. Like, you're too straight, you should rape. What the hell? Oh man.
What did you think about the song? What did you think about the song "When I Gave Up on You"?
This is literally an 80s heartland rock song. It's like Tom Petty or Bruce Springsteen could sue her for infringing on their sound, I'd say. And also the vocal manipulation of her voice is unbearable. Like, it sounds like there's an echo chamber. It distracted me beyond end. Like, the instruments are nice, a bit more natural sounding, a bit more authentic, less electronic messing around going on, but I don't know, it's okay.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty okay. I didn't say it was bad. I think this album is just a good okay, minus fragments.
Yeah,
I really like
okay.
fragments.
Yeah, and I really like Long Time.
Yeah, I think it's just something that I just was not the biggest fan of. And maybe I'm not the biggest fan of Blondie, that might be an issue, but it seems like you're a fan of Blondie and you don't enjoy this, so I don't think I'm missing anything here.
No, this is well below par for them, but some people are saying this is like their best since like the 70s, and no, I can't agree. Auto American came out in 1980, that's better. I'm pretty sure the No Exit album in 1999 that had Maria on it is probably better too. So, and any album that has that fucking song, Love Level, is never going to be good. Like, that is one of the top 10 worst of the year. Like, what is going on with Blondie? How can they get away with an album that has Everybody Fucks Tall John and Yeah, You're Too Straight, Yeah, You Should Rape? What is going on?
Who knows, Alex? What would you rate this album?
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, there are some pretty decent elements and some... Okay, there's one terrible song, one god-awful song, a few mediocre ones, a few mostly decent good, and one great one. So, I guess I could give it like a 5.5. It's okay, I guess. That'll do.
Yeah, for me, this album, like, there were only like two songs that I liked as a complete piece, as like a full song and every aspect to it. But most of the songs, I only liked a couple pieces or like one piece, and there were just 2 or 3 songs that I was like, no, this is not happening again.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think this review has been a bit more negative because of like just.
Well, the Blondie legacy, you expect more from them.
Yeah,
I thought this would at least be I thought this would be like a 7. I thought this would be decent, but it's not decent. It's just like average, I'd say.
And it is a real average album. There's nothing interesting going on. There's nothing super unique. So for me, despite sounding super negative, I'm still gonna give it a 6 because there are some elements I like, and I did find fragments where I did like that song a lot. So.
Wow, that is way more positive than I thought you'd give.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm just being a good guy this week.
Yeah. What did you So, as this could be the last Blondie album ever, so, But yeah, it is a 5.5. I hope they get a better album to end their career on than this. But she is getting older, so I don't know.
I mean, just get a YMS to write all your songs and you'll be okay.
I guess, but even then it'd just be like 6.5 quality, because I don't think that song was that great. But yeah, that would make it better, yeah.
Well, if that's it, thanks for tuning in to Busted Speakers. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think about this new Blondie record in the comments below, and check us out on social media.